Gordon, you just blew my mind. Playing one of my old favorites.
Well, we were just talking about old songs.
Yeah.
Not, like classic songs that we both love. And I was just telling Tom, Alabama, you think of them as a guitar band.
Yeah.
Because that's what they were. Randy played guitar and Jeff played guitar and Teddy played bass.
Yeah.
And then Mark played drums. But they didn't have, any keyboards that they had in the early days. Jeff would play.
Okay.
But on their records, they had some beautiful piano intros, and then I guess
who do you think played that? Mac and I wrote the song, right?
Mac and Fowler. And I know him. I hear his voice right now. I just can't think. But I'm an idiot. But the story was that they said they felt like they had written a killer country song, and Randy says that him and Teddy and Jeff, they were playing in the Shoals, and they drove back to Nashville and listened to it over and over and over and over, and a couple of days later they cut it.
Yeah.
Willie Rainsford played it, by the way. I saw her stand. I saw her staring at each other.
That's it.
Yeah, her eyes begin to glow. I mean, I've sang it 100 times. Why am I ever forgetting? I could tell you once were lovers.
Yeah, that's the shit.
You ain't hiding nothing that I don't know.
Yeah,
that's it.
Keep going, stop.
There's an old flame burning in your eyes. The tears can't drown and makeup can't disguise. Now that old flame might not be stronger, but it's been burning longer than any spark I might have started in your eyes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dude, that's a good drinking song.
There's some good, man, you wouldn't believe how many really good piano intros there are on those Alabama records. Like... As I look in your eyes,
Yeah, dude.
There's no way I could... And
top 5 piano intros in all of country music history. This is the question.
Oh.
Top 5. Yeah, number 1 without question, right? Yes.
I love the feel on the first verse.
Do that one more time, the whole thing, because this is commonly misplayed.
Well. And then don't they love to talk?
Hell yeah, keep going.
I mean, all those fills are just sorry.
That's incredible.
And maybe I don't know how you would put them in like number 1 to number 5 or 5 to 1. But another great one is
hell yeah, Brown Eyed Blue
and Pig. Both of those.
That's Pig on that too.
Yeah, one of my favorites from maybe a newer song, which also Pig played. I love that so much. That's If You Ever Have Forever Mine. It's Vince Gilton.
Hell yeah.
That. But there's so many good. There's so many good ones. I don't know how you put them in order, and I don't know how you.
Give me 2 more.
I mean, that's so classic, right?
Oh, dude. Hell yeah.
Once
Yeah.
in every life.
Oh, Lord.
You know,
Okay,
but
when you're
maybe
doing that, why do you turn your left hand backwards when you're doing the intro?
I don't know. It's just the way I always.
Why do
It's
you
the
do
way
that?
I.
That's so weird.
I don't know. I just like the texture, the way it sounds.
I mean, do it without doing it backwards.
That just feels weird to me.
That's crazy, man. That is
It
so
just feels
crazy.
weird to me.
Once in every wife.
Yeah. He's
We're doing the
Every
top.
life?
We're doing the top 5 piano intros. No, come in. The top 5 piano intros of all time in country music. What's your
I'm
number?
saying inappropriate things.
Okay.
one of hey Vince, but one of your songs made my top 5.
When I call your name?
No.
Oh, Pig.
I just think that's brilliant. Well, I love When I Call Your Name.
I
but-
thought you were going to say when I call your name, but it makes perfect sense when you're doing
Yeah.
those hammery.
Yeah, I just gosh, you know.
Thanks.
But I mean, I love that too. There's just I
Check this out.
told
Check
Tom
over
I
here
don't
and watch
know
it. Check what he's doing.
I don't-
do that intro again. Watch how he turns his
What
hands backwards.
song?
The one you just played. Look at this.
It just sounds better when you do it like that. All the notes are like you can attack them all the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I talk about, when you see Clapton bending,
Yeah.
he bends with his middle finger instead of his
Yeah.
third finger, and it's fatter. So I think it creates a different tone, and it bends
So weird.
in a different arc
Yeah.
than this one does.
He's doing it because he says it sounds different. Like if he tried to play it
I
without.
think I'm saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Your
Right,
middle
so
finger sounds different than your
different
third
tone,
finger.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
because
Like-
there's more meat on it.
I mean, I've been on tracking dates before and trying to figure out a way to make it like I didn't like the way one note was sticking out. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So like if I'm doing like one of those delay things, I'll rotate between this finger and that finger, like like Tom, when I'll do the.
Yeah.
But sometimes, if I want the top note to stick out,
Yeah.
I'll use that finger.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just weird, like
Pressure. How much pressure hitting?
Well,
Yeah.
sure. I would assume that the meat of the finger too is also bigger.
Yes. So it's just like
a
it's just
different-
things,
It makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense when you think about it, but I don't ever think about it. None of us do. We just
sure
play.
we do, because we've got all this area between frets,
Right.
and depending on where you play
Right.
the note,
Right.
it affects the pitch.
Totally.
But like when you're
Which
playing
wouldn't
though,
be here, but
right?
meat
But when you're
fingers.
playing
Totally.
it though, you're not thinking about what
So it's mostly subconscious.
you just it's all
Yeah.
in your subconscious.
Yeah.
Like once.
Yeah.
Oh, what are we doing? Sorry, we're in the way.
Piano fix.